My name is Souvik Bhattacharjya, and I'm working at Terry, leading the resource efficiency group. I have been working there for the last 14 years, and much of our work revolves around integrated sustainability assessments, life cycle cost analysis, valuation of environmental goods and services. So, as both the countries are kind of achieving to become carbon neutral in the coming years, they do have a lot of potential in terms of taking many of the sustainability initiatives being adopted in the respective regions to promote sustainability. Specifically, I would like to focus on three areas in the aspect of circularity, in the aspect of smart cities, and when we talk about circularity, the work that we have recently done on two sectors, the plastics and the e-waste, is very important. India is one of the major consumers of plastics. In the future, the consumerism as well as the penetration of electronic goods is going to increase significantly. That will result in a significant volume of electronic waste. So this warrants a kind of a more sustainable way of ensuring that nothing gets leaked to the environment and we are able to kind of valorize much of our waste, bringing back into the system. Some of these problems are very pertinent to you as well. Opportunities exist in terms of bringing new technologies, bringing better financing, and technology sharing in terms of bringing and adding values to the materials for coming up with new and innovative products. Some of the already very successful collaboration that had taken place between India and EU has been in the area of energy efficiency, clean energy development, and to some extent the joint declaration between the Indian government and the European Union on circular economy initiatives. However, one of the aspects that possibly both countries need to work, in fact they are working, but they need to kind of take it much further, is on the standardization part. Now, obviously, as we are trying to bring in more sustainable products into the economies in both India as well as EU, the standards, particularly with regard to their conversion, processing, and functionality, needs to be defined properly. That would help in increased investment opportunities, a better deployment of technologies, both in the informal as well as in the semi-formal space, and most importantly, it will try to build in consumer confidence, which will further improve in creating markets for the sustainable goods and products. The second aspect, because there are a lot of brands which are working in EU as well as in India, so brands need to kind of create a market for many of these secondary materials. That obviously would involve awareness, active participation by both the buyers and the consumers and other intermediaries. And finally, what is extremely important is to create or design products that would bring in many of these sustainable materials in the form of products or even certain services like used components that would further support the transition towards better circularity or even carbon neutrality in both the regions.